This is just a little midweek update on the Vermi window with the avocado in front of it. It is just loaded with worms, and I think my theory is holding true that avocados also encourage pot worms because there's quite a few pot worms in here, but I'm not going to worry about that. The worms seem perfectly happy. So I just wanted to give you guys this quick little peek through the window, and I'll be back with you guys soon for an update. Hey everybody, it's Emily the Crazy Worm Lady. I'm here for the full update on the VermiBag this week, so I wanted to peek through the little window because I'm kind of excited that we're up to that level now, and then we'll take a peek inside. Check that out, guys. That is pretty darn cool. I like the fact that you can look at the worms, be really awesome for kids. Sorry about the glare, it's my arm reflecting. As I said, it looks like some pot worms have moved in as well, but I have this experience a lot with avocado, so I'm not overly worried. Their, numbers go up and down, and they are good to have in your compost anyway. So let's take a peek inside the bag, and we will take it from there. Alright, so we can see a volunteer little sprout right here. Not sure exactly what type of sprout this is, but that's what you get when you put seeds in your bins. I'd rather have it sprout here than in my garden. Worms look really good size. I'm really pleased with that. But let's pull back the contents from in front of our window and see what we got. So here's that orange I had put in here. It was a whole orange, and hasn't quite tempted them in, it doesn't look like, but it has tempted in a good number of mites, those little red bugs there. So here is where the avocado shell was. They're super active in front of this. That's really cool. And here is the inside of this avocado shell. There's still a lot of meat left on this avocado, so they'll be eating on this for a while. But it looks really nice. I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper because we know that when food decomposes, it breaks down some liquid, and sometimes that moves below, and the worms hang out in that too. But no, they all seemed pretty much clustered at that avocado. Down in this corner, though, I do believe we also had an apple, if I remember correctly. Here's the pit for my avocado. Not seeing the apple, so let's see if I dig around a little bit more if I can find it. It's another avocado shell. You can see all those white worms, even though they're on my worm here, they are not doing any harm. First time I ever saw pot worms, I was really concerned, asked questions, and was told not to worry about it. Some people actually use them to feed like aquarium fish and things like reptiles, things like that. It's a little bit dry in here, but I had this problem a little bit lately, and I believe it's related to using the coconut coir and not adequately moistening it down first. So here's the apple skin, that ball of worms I was just holding on to. That was that apple. still see some onion skin in here, it looks like. That will also take a little bit longer to break down. But all in all, it's doing pretty well, I would say. I'm definitely going to add some moisture to the bin today, and I'm going to set this orange down in the corner because it can get a little bit acidic. Make sure that it doesn't bother them too much. And I am going to stack some more food up here in front of the window. Okay guys, so I just added a whole bunch of toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls that I've been collecting along the way, and I'm actually just going to use that for the additional bedding this week. It'll absorb some moisture, give the worms something to crawl about in, and I'm going to pull back some of our bedding here, and we're going to put our feeding right down in there. Okay, so I blended up some food that I had in the freezer, and it's thawed out. There's a lot of coffee grounds in here as well, and you can see it's quite wet. I'm going to give a pretty healthy feeding of this, and now that it has all that additional moisture, I'm going to try to lay this up against this window here and bury it up pretty good. Again, kind of sloping the feeding up so that it's in front of the window there. I'll leave these here on top, lay my cloth here, and we will leave this again for another week and see how the worms get along. So please feel free to like this video, subscribe if you want some more content from me, and I will be back with you guys next week for an update.